Is the president considering replacements for Judge Kavanaugh? Is he looking at his list?
The president has said nothing of the sort. He, in fact, yesterday told all of you in an 81-minute press conference that he stands by Judge Kavanaugh. And what we understand from the Senate Judiciary Committee is that they will receive the testimonies of Dr. Ford and Judge Kavanaugh today under oath. You've seen their statements already.
That's not exactly what he said. What he said
his
mind could be changed. Yeah, he said his mind could be changed.
He has an open mind. I'm sure that disappointed you and you wanted to put your coverage, but he said his mind. He could be convinced, which means he has an open mind as to the testimony, but he also said that a good man's reputation has been ruined, and that I think you all ought to think thrice before you assassinate someone's character. This is not a trial by TV or through clever sound bites or through print coverage. This is part of the Senate confirmation process. It's a hearing as part of the Senate confirmation process that had all but concluded following 30 hours of sworn testimony, the answers to 1,300 written questions provided, over 1 million documents. But Judge Kavanaugh, and I suppose Dr. Ford, whose identity was divulged by the Democrats who have basically used her and divulged her identity for the entire world. I think without the Republicans heading up the Senate Judiciary Committee, Dr. Ford would not even have her say today. It's because of them that she does.
Is there any scenario under which President Trump would call for an FBI investigation if he doesn't hear what he wants to hear today?
The FBI doesn't do that, as he's made very clear.
They would if he asked them to.
Well, the FBI has vetted Brett Kavanaugh 6 times. No, this is important, 6 times in his career. I don't know if any of you have ever gone through it, but it's very thorough.
Not about these allegations.
They go high and low, they go wide and far. Well, in those 6 vets, these allegations seem to not be in there, including from this summer. The last FBI vetting, as I understand, was completed in July, and it's on every senator's desk. Let me finish answering your question unless somebody says she didn't say no. The president is not looking at any list. He's watching the testimony today, and he stands by Judge Kavanaugh. What we understand is the Senate Judiciary Committee will have a vote, and when Judge Kavanaugh comes out of committee, the entire Senate will vote. I would remind America politely that the Senate, the Supreme Court's next term begins next week, so it'd be good to have the 9th Justice
seated. Is it premature to schedule a vote before the hearing, Kellyanne?
No, the hearing is happening today because the Republicans in the Senate Judiciary Committee have made it so, and they've been incredibly accommodating to Dr. Ford and many of her requests, including to delay it for 10 or 11 days. Judge Kavanaugh swore under oath within about 15 hours of learning the woman's identity for the first time, 24 hours certainly, that none of that is true. The allegations are completely false against him. And it may turn out that they're both right, that something terrible happened to her in the summer of 1982 when both she and I were both 15, and that he wasn't involved, that Judge Kavanaugh was involved.